What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Rick's Righteous, and I'm back with another rap rant. All right, so we got another one. I've been checking on Gary Spike, Old Sullivan's Twitter. He's got a picture of his trunks and his sneakers. It says, "Good morning, night off slash night off to sleep. A lot of talking done tonight. Hopefully, I have big news soon, and I'll be dusting these off. Hashtag war." So then he also has on his Twitter timeline, Gennady Golovkin requests to fight at MGM Grand should Canelo Alvarez be pulled from May 5. We already know about Canelo. We've talked about Canelo. Like I said, if you saw my video from earlier about Pacquiao, I try to drop in some news about Canelo. There is going to be a press conference tomorrow. Once again, shout out to everybody in the boxing family on YouTube. Uh, but yeah, um, and shout out to World Boxing News. They keep it really like brief. But yeah, there's hashtags of I'm sorry, there's ats of Spike O'Sullivan and Boo Boo Andrade, meaning that they are the ones that are considered first for Golovkin. He's really interested in fighting O'Sullivan or Boo Boo Andrade at MGM. If I'm not mistaken, I was watching some Montero unboxing, and I think he reported something about MGM as well, um, which makes the fight a little bit easier, like a little bit more smoother of an introduction when it comes to the fight being done at Las Vegas, but not Canelo. The prices, I'm pretty sure, could be a little bit better, and it's still Golovkin's face all over the poster. So I think it's interesting if you talk about you know demographics and posters and just the way you want to sell things here in Vegas. I think I think Boo Boo can create some noise if he keeps talking a lot. I'm looking at both of their followers, and Gary Spike is definitely 1,000 times more popular. He's got way more followers. He's got more knockouts. I know he's an older fighter, but he's from Ireland and he can bring that noise. So that it's gonna look good on the poster, guys. That's what it sometimes it comes down to is stuff like that, and his career. He's got a bit of a knockout of a past, but that's if Canelo doesn't fight on May 5th. But obviously, it's looking like it's going towards that way. Like I said, there's gonna be a press conference. So let's go and check out Gary Spike's box rec. Shout out to the Fight Journal. I was trying to check out some stuff on there, and I might pop up some more videos with some of their stories. I see here is 2 losses, one by KO. He's 27th ranked in the world. He's got a lot of W's. He lost to Chris Eubank Jr. and Billy Joe Saunders. Wow. That's going to bring a crowd. But to Vegas, I don't know. Yeah, still looking up some stuff here. I'm looking on the metal, I'm looking at the pound for pound division, trying to see where he's at. I don't think he's on the top 50. You know, I'm making this video to create conversation. I don't want to just ramble and create news or whatever the fuck. Um, but I also saw a report of Aram saying that he wanted to present Gennady. What is this guy's name? I think his name is Ramirez. He's also a middleweight, and he's very popular. And I think it would work better. Uh, than Gary O'Sullivan, and but I don't know. It's up to, yeah. Here we go, Zurdo Ramirez. Zurdo Ramirez. I think that's a good look too, man. I really think those are really good looks. Let's see what's up with that one too. Um, I'm gonna try to make it a slash uh, video because I don't really know much about Gary. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't really know much about him. Um, and I don't really know much about Ramirez either, but I know that he's good, and I think he's doesn't have any L's on his career. So it says World Boxing Council for okay. The catch is GGG would have to move up to 168 to challenge and to have Ramirez for his WBO super middleweight title rather than fight taking place at 160 for Golovkin. Yo, that is yo barely makes weight for his 168 weight class. Okay, he would have a huge size advantage over Golovkin. Okay, so that a light heavy. Damn, they said that you can argue that Golovkin would be fighting a light heavyweight. Ramirez really should be thinking about moving up to 175 because the guy is huge for 168. Okay, but more on the MGM stuff. Uh, Top rank. This is all Unboxing News 24 if you guys want to check that out. Um, okay. Seems like Ramirez is looking for a fight, basically. That's what it's saying. And it looks like Jacobs is proceeding with his fight. It's a final eliminator for the WBA 160 pounder. Wow. Let me see here. Oh, here we go. Man, there's so many people. Yo, Sullivan's full of shit, by the way. The guy from the WBC, the Mauricio, he's full of shit. Um, there's several stories on the Spike. Well, I shouldn't say several. There's over three. You know what I'm saying? And this one is saying it as like it's fact. Spike O'Sullivan will be Triple G's replacement opponent on May 5th if Canelo is suspended, which he probably will be. Okay, Derevyanchenko, promoter pushing for Golovkin fight on May 5th. IBF middleweight mandatory challenger. Oh, this is the fight that no one likes. Yeah. Yes, this guy, Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko. Wait, what? Yeah. What the hell is this story about then? Okay. I don't know. This is just more talk. I think he's a Mando or something. Here's another quote. To take a tune-up about versus someone other than Derevyanchenko that opens to the door to rematch between Golovkin and Alvarez this fall, and thus Derevyanchenko waiting well over a year for his rightfully earned mandatory title about to be even. The Bella's lawyer told ESPN such a delay will be detrimental to Derev career at no fault of his own is not in keeping with the principles of fairness of IBS and IBF employees. So that seems like a like a conundrum. And I think this is what makes Golovkin impatient. And I wish, you know, some of the mainstream media could express this, because he has freaking, what is it, 4 titles: WBC, WBA, not the WBO, IBF, and IBO, if I'm not mistaken. He has 4 titles, and he wants to honor, those mandatories, because he remembers when he was a mandatory. Plus, you got the whole thing where he's trying to hurry up and just unify so he can just get out of the sport, I'm assuming. But yeah, if he wants to just drop the titles, then he wants to hurry up and do that as well, and he wants to let other champions, be able to pick those titles up, because that's an assumption, obviously. But let's say that is for real. Look at all the awards he's gotten: Fighter of the Year and knockout this, knockout that. He's about to break a defense achievement or whatnot. Like, he's about to break Bernard Hopkins' defense reign or whatever. So those are a lot already right there. It's like, why do you need more? So that's it. That's all I wanted to give my opinion on. There's a lot of talk. I don't know. Some of these are from a few days ago. Like the Zurdo Ramirez is from today. From yesterday, and the Spike Sullivan's from today, and there's a couple of stories on them. You got IrishBoxing.com and a couple of other stories. Yeah, and it's saying that it's a go. Barbosa box. Yeah. So look out for that. I'm gonna try to give you guys a fight evaluation breakdown once I get more video on O'Sullivan and his past career. But the whole mustache and that look and stuff looks old school, looks gritty, looks like something out of the 1920s boxing poster that's gonna for New York or whatnot. I think it's really cool. I think it's a really good matchup from what I've heard, and I've seen some, like, 1 or 2 knockouts from O'Sullivan, and people talked about Golovkin, so in the past. So I think it looks good. It's a great look for Golovkin to keep going. It's a good defense, and let's see what happens. So until next time, folks. We'll keep in touch. Let's try to keep boxing alive. Peace out.